I am here for the first day of Epcot Flower and Garden Festival. I'm really excited. We were here when we were on vacation looking to move here, and we only spent one day actually exploring the festival. So now that we're locals, we're really going to go explore. Here we go. Right now I'm in line for the magnet, which is obviously the big thing when you come to the festival, is which magnet are they going to give. This time there are two magnets. The first one is Pluto, and that starts today, and then halfway through they're going to switch to a Daisy magnet, so we just have to come back for that. I got my magnet, and there's a Buzztopia right behind me. I got the Pluto magnet, ready to go. Let's go see the rest of the festival. So I just kind of got into the actual festival right now, and I am standing in front of the citrus blossom. I don't even know what they have. I haven't made my way there yet, even though it's right behind me. But what I do want to point out is that the line for the citrus blossom goes all the way around and all the way past that building. All of that is a line for the citrus blossom. I think if I'm going to wait that long, I'll do it with Jason, but I have to at least go find out what it is. Okay, the citrus blossom, the entire line is because of their orange bird sippy cups, and that is what people are waiting for. It is really cute. When we came to the Festival of the Arts, I started with Mexico and worked my way all the way around the pavilions in that direction. So this time, I'm going to start with Canada and work my way over to Mexico. Just switch it up. So my first stop today is actually in the France Pavilion, and I'm stopping for the duck, and then also the manager for the ice cream shop inside of France happened to be right next to me. He said, "Oh, would you like a macaron?" I can't say no to that, so that was very generous. Definitely gonna try that, but first I'm gonna try the duck. The duck is really nice. It's super tender, a lot of flavor because of the sauce it's cooked in. There's also some green olives in there. I love it. It's great. Tender, really enjoyable. So I'm going to go eat some of that. But first, let's try the macaron. I love macaron. I love that they hand dip it. So that's good. It's kind of like a chocolate fudge on the inside. perfect. It's nice and crispy, crunchy. It's not breaking, crumbling. I love it. So I may actually finish that before I finish the duck. My second stop for the day today is over in the Japan Pavilion. I came over here for one reason. I've actually had several people tell me that one of their favorite things at Flower & Garden is the frushi, which is a fruit sushi. I've never had it, but I definitely have to go give it a chance, so let's do that. So there are 3 frushi rolls, and I'm just going to dive right in. It has a pretty pink paper, and then there looks like there's strawberry, cantaloupe, and pineapple. Let's go. Right now there's construction going on over in the Japan Pavilion as they add on an additional restaurant. But anyway, I want to review the frushi. So I think what was good about it is because it is natural fruits, it's not an overly sweet dessert. It's kind of a fun play on sushi. I think if you want it to be a little sweeter, it has some whipped cream with raspberry sauce, so it does sweeten it up a little. I only put a bit on so that it wasn't overly sweet and the fruit really came through. It was delicious. I loved it and I'm glad I tried it. Okay, my next stop today is over at Jardín de Fiestas. I couldn't really pick, so I chose the 2 things that had flowers on them, because it's Flower & Garden, I guess. The first one I'm probably going to butcher the pronunciation, so I do apologize, is Tarakoya. So this has blue corn masa, topped with black bean spread, ground chorizo, queso fresco, and Mexican crema. I'm really excited to try that one, but what I'm most excited for out of the 2, the tres leches cake. Milk-soaked sponge cake topped with cajeta and whipped cream and almond powder. I'm not sure the best way to eat this. I can't decide if it should be a fork and knife or not. But I think I'm going to go with not, and I'm just going to kind of dive in. So. The masa is really nice, but the real standout for me is chorizo. I could eat chorizo any day. The chorizo was nice and spicy. There are also edible flowers on there, which I think is always pretty. It's a fun dish to eat. Let's go to the real star for me. Dessert. I'm going to start with the flower. It's not overly sweet. If I had to keep going with eating, that's what I'm going to do. This doesn't happen often, but I will say, I actually had to tap out on the tres leches cake. Very large portion, which is actually a great thing when you go to a food festival. It's very filling. I actually couldn't eat it. Or maybe I could, but then I wouldn't go to the other booths, so that's no fun. That might be one of the few times you ever hear me say, I couldn't finish something. One of the nice things here at the Flower & Garden Festival is there's actually a butterfly garden you can walk into. On top of the really pretty flowers inside of the butterfly garden, there are obviously butterflies everywhere. It's another one of those things that each festival offers a different thing to check out. One of my personal favorites, though, is definitely the topiaries, and I'm actually facing Figment, So I'm gonna go check out that one. So that does it for my first day at the first day of the 2019 Flower and Garden Festival. Just a few weeks ago, we were doing Festival of the Arts. So everything totally changes. Overall, I loved it. I thought there was really pretty things to see, and I can't wait to watch the topiaries change over time as the flowers open up. In the meantime, if you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up, click subscribe, click that little bell icon so that we know as soon as we have a video out. And then on top of that, share.